Hello. This is Star from Belwickett. Hi. Well, I hope you all had a happy Yule, and holidays. Yay, holidays. Sorry, I'm a little awkward. Well. Anyways, let's just get straight to the point. Today, I'm doing a video on a request that we received. The question was, is it safe for Satanists to join Wiccan covens? It's an interesting question. Definitely an interesting question. My arm's gonna get so tired of holding this up. Well, the thing is, if it's a Wiccan coven, it's generally for Wiccans. I mean, like, it completely depends on the group, and the leader, and all the people in it, if they're safe with someone who is a Satanist joining their coven. I don't know why. Maybe Satanists would be like, I feel lonely and there's no other fellow practicers in the area. Might as well join a Wiccan coven, I guess, even though the religions are totally different. So it depends on the people and on the group. If it's safe if you are in a coven and someone who is joining your practices as a Satanist and you're a little worried about that, well then, it's a good question. It really is. It really depends on the individual who practices, because I don't know much about Satanism at all. Not a lot at all. I picked up one of the books at a bookshop because I was doing a report comparing Wicca and Satanism. Of course, I'm really bad at reports, so yeah. It was interesting to me, anyways. If you're worried about someone joining your practices and they are a Satanist and you are a Wiccan, there are a lot of basic differences between the two religions, and depending on the individuals, you don't have to be afraid of your life or anything. But wary, I guess, maybe would at best, because I just can't understand why exactly a Satanist would want to practice with Wiccans, because it's so different. Perhaps someone on YouTube could inform me. That'd be great. As for energy work, if it goes along with anyone. If anyone's like chi is blocked or messed up, or something's going on in their life and they're distracted and their energy isn't flowing properly, then you probably shouldn't work with them. You help them get through some things energy wise and hopefully that energy can flow, and that helps the entire group practice. But that's not necessarily for Satanism or anything. That's anyone in the group who's having trouble with their energy flow. It messes up anyone else in the group, or the whole group energy. So yeah, there's that. I can't remember if there was more to the question, or if that's just the question itself. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know I don't have a lot of information that you can gather from my spiel just now, so I'm sorry. But I'm sure there's some people that you can ask. If you are in a group and someone is joining your group and you're not okay with it, you need to talk to the leader of your group, because in a circle, no one should feel uncomfortable, no one should feel unsafe, and so yeah, there's that as well. Another request, this one came from Tumblr, I know, was candle magic. Can we do a video on candle magic? It wasn't descriptive. So, yeah, well, good person. It started with the D. It was a Tumblr URL and it didn't make a word, so I don't know what it was. Gosh, candle magic, it's so vast, really it is, because you could be looking for a certain shape of a candle, like a goddess shape or genitalia shaped or whatever, and then you could also be, or skull shaped, I have that too, or you could be looking for a certain color, like if you're doing, there's these little candles, I don't have any, unfortunately, I should go get some, I think I'll do that today. There are these little candles we can find at a local shop. I think it's called Octopus Gardens. It's the cutest little thing. Well, they're about this big, and they come in an array of colors. It's more than a rainbow, if I can remember correctly. And they're great because if you're doing a money spell, just a little money spell that you wrote down, having a green candle and burning it all the way through helps with that energy, and that's some candle magic that you can do. A lot of spells call for that. If you're just looking online or looking through books, a lot of spells call for you to burn the candle all the way through. It doesn't always happen. I have a candle somewhere around here. That's not. It was used recently for protection. I think really we were just looking for the wax to seal the bottle, but the candle was not burned all the way through. Say you're doing a protection spell, you would want to use a white candle for the white protection, pure light, stuff like that. So we used red to seal the bottle. You could also use black. That would work really well. We use black a lot, now that I think about it, for sealing witches' bottles. Candle magic. Wow. It's just intense. Oh, there's also, if you have a candle, you can inscribe runes on it, which is nice, and anoint it with oil and then burn that and help send your energy out into the world. That's another form of candle magic. This one's just really cool. I haven't lit it because it's so awesome. It really is. And then it has a red wax inside and it'll like bleed. So that's cool. So yeah, candle magic is really vast, and you can do so many different things with it, and there's so many different, just everything different, all that cool stuff. I was gonna say something. Oh, we have a coven candle. For as long as this coven has been established, we have had a coven candle. Right now, we need to get a new one, really bad. And our coven candle has been usually, at one point it had like 3 wicks in it. It was really big. It was way too big. We didn't like carrying that around. But usually it's pretty large. I don't have the coven candle. Well, right now it's like melted down all the way. But I have this one. Now this is one of your, it's decorated. It's one of your typical glass candles. Oh, someone was asking on Facebook about that. These can also be used as like a white light, not just the little ones, or votives, or tea lights, or anything, but these ones will work just as fine. Oh, yeah. So like, you see how this is like half the size of one of our regular coven candles, and how the coven candle works is that when we have a ritual, every time we do something, we set it out. It's only supposed to be burned when a coven member is present. Usually, preferably 2, but usually just Rowan burning the candle because he thinks it's pretty. And when we get the candle, we cleanse it and consecrate it, and then each coven member writes runes on it and decorates it kind of in that way. And it's really awesome. It really connects us all, and it's a wonderful centerpiece. It really is, because we don't have goddess figurines, unfortunately. That would be great to get. I'd love some of that stuff on there. Goddess and god figurine. Oh, and also, again with these things, at the dollar store, they come in a bunch of different colors, and the ones at the dollar store don't have any, the Hail Mary, things. I don't know what they're called, but they're also goddess symbology, although it's primarily Catholic. Not anyway. Anyways, it doesn't have any of the stickers on it. It's just plain, and it's colored wax on the inside. So we have one for each element, and that's what we use in the circle, because those are way better and easier to keep lit than a little votive on a table. As much as we'd love to have an altar for each element, in each quarter we can't, because our spaces that we work in are way too small, and I think we only have one table that's good for that size, and we don't have any other ones. So yeah, those candles are great for that. That's another form of some more candle magic. So yeah. There are tons more. I have a whole list of viewer video ideas to do, including herbs and gemstones, something about different religious circles. Candle magic was one of them. I can't remember the rest right now, but that's why I have the list, because I have a terrible memory. And we will be getting on that as soon as possible. I'll give some to Anthony, Rowan. I'll give some to Rowan to do himself, because we don't always have time to be around each other and do the video together, unfortunately. So yeah, and we'll both be doing these, and hopefully one or two we'll be doing together. And we'll probably retouch the C for Satanists to join Wiccan groups. Yeah, we'll probably retouch that, because I didn't really give you guys enough information. I'm sorry about that. And I think that's it. Yeah, for now, anyways, because I know my videos tend to run long and I talk a lot. And oh, I'm gonna redo the black salt video. Don't tell anyone. Yes, I will redo that, because I know Rowan and Rain kind of just randomly decided to do that, and they didn't really explain much at all about why we use it, or any other ways to make it, because I made mine totally, well, not totally different. It's kind of the same process. Yeah, it's the same process. Mine's actually black, not gray like theirs. So I'll be redoing that video for you guys, and that's it. Let's be.